Hello everyone, my beautiful souls. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me. This is Kiana from Spiritual Soul, and I have this week's weekly forecast and update. This is a little bit of a snapshot guidance for the situation you find yourself in that you're bringing to the reading. And it's going to give just a little bit of oversight and guidance for how it's all unfolding for you. I feel like that this week is major transitional shift for many of us. The energies have been quite intense and soft all at the same time, and I'm not quite sure how to explain that. So those of you feeling it will probably resonate with that. As always with the reading, I'm reading this intuitively, so take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. If it doesn't match what you are seeking answers for and it doesn't feel like it's right, then it's simply just not the right reading for you. I have already pre-pulled the cards. I have pulled sort of a significant key card in an oracle set, and then I'm using the tarot to sort of outline everything. When I first started pulling the tarot, this one jumped out and sort of tucked itself in with this on the board. So I really feel like that whatever it is, it belongs with this card. I am working with the Journey of Love Oracle card deck. Love this deck. The images are so vibrant and creative and just beautiful, beautiful energy and flow in them. And every card comes with a poem and an oracle message and sort of a storyline from Spirit and the Divine. I really, really recommend this set for oracle. And I'm using one of my favorite decks, the Golden Botticelli, which is a tarot. I'll pull additional cards if needed, but we'll see where these ones are at. I just want to take a moment to discuss the music that you might hear in the background, and hopefully it's not going to disrupt. I'm currently listening to The Dream Weaver, and it's composed by Peter Gundry, and I'll make sure that his YouTube is linked in the description of my video here, because it's absolutely beautiful, magical music. I'll also try and put it up here in the eye. He does fantasy, Celtic, Nordic. He does all sorts of different music, and it's just stunning, stunning. So go check it out. But let's get started with the reading. Take a moment to breathe in and out. Think of your situation that you want some clarity or guidance on, and we'll see if we can get it for you here. So I'm going to leave this one aside for now and just look at what the key card for the week is. Ethereal Touch. Guys, look how beautiful this card is. It's so colorful and soft at the same time, which kind of matches something I just said about what I think we're all going through this week with energy. I feel like it's very intense but soft, so this is the perfect card for that. This message really guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities. And if you don't have healing abilities or feel you don't have them, it's just really about accepting your own abilities and to trust that you can find your way through life. Okay, there are opportunities being presented to you here and now, and you're really meant to open up and use your light to better the world. So this is about trusting yourself and embracing that you can get through anything right now. Okay? So hold on to that message as we go forth. So sorry about that, guys. The card that popped out with the Hierophant. Okay. The card that popped out with that. Love that. That is a good supporting message. The Hierophant is deep spirituality and guidance. It's experience and awareness. It's about natural laws, potential, cycles. You know, cycles of the moon are really important in this card, sort of the drive as things unfold. So as we go through this next moon phase, I think We have a full moon coming up in about a week. I would have to look at that. But just as we unfold in the next phases of the moon over the summer, accept and embrace your abilities and trust that you can find your way through, okay? You are getting the messages and the signs from Spirit. There are natural laws at work here, natural cycles, and there is deep, deep guidance and spirituality and lessons. There is experience that you are encountering right now that embodies everything that you are going through in the shift and change and transition. Okay, so let's just look at the actual tarot message for the week. Hopefully you guys can see all this. We have, oh wow. We have the moon. So we just talked about the cycles of the moon. Wow. La Luna, the moon, death, and Six of Swords. Guys, this is strong transitional change, and yet so full of hope and beauty. This card is the absolute perfect card to have come out with that. Where do they want me to start? Okay. They really want me to start with the Six of Swords. So there is no beginning or end in this. It's just how I'm feeling. Spirit wants me to kind of connect to the other cards. Six of Swords. Six are about realignment. Sort of restoring the balance and finding harmony. There's quite often success behind a six. Now, the Six of Swords. Swords are about our thoughts and mind, the intellect, observations. They can quite often depict challenges or obstacles. And the Six of Swords speaks to progression, of letting go of burdens and baggage. And I love how that comes in after the Death card, because the Death card is truly not about something dying. It is about releasing the past. It's about new beginnings and cycles. And, you know, we're talking about cycles here with the moon. The Death card is really a chance to close a chapter, detach from the old, and find a rebirth in a new beginning and change. And then we have this card speaking to letting go of the burdens, letting go of baggage. So we have letting go and letting go. Everything about this reading, guys, is about cycles, letting go, and it's something new and beautiful coming through and coming in. So Six of Swords. I love this card in this deck. Letting go of burdens and progression. And you can see, so it's almost like the swords, the mind, getting out of the mind and just kind of staking them into the ground and leaving them behind. You've planted them and you've gone forth and onto your journey into new horizons and beauty and growth and in abundance. You've left what's on your mind behind and moving forward. Okay? Death card, as I mentioned, speaks to releasing the past and its transformation and closing chapters. So let go of whatever baggage is you're holding on to. I really feel like that something in the last few days has shifted for you. Something very heavy in the head that has been weighing on your heart as well. Being tied to a situation that just wasn't quite serving you, even if it was beautiful or purposeful in its time. I feel like that maybe some of you have been coming to this time of need of letting it go in your head. And by letting it go, we free Spirit up to come in and really fill us with what is needed. If you're letting go of something, guys, know that truly letting go of something, if it's meant to be for you, it will remain. But by letting go of the expectation behind it and releasing the baggage and releasing what isn't working in this situation for you, it'll free you up. and really, really bring about a new push and a new shift of beautiful, beautiful unfolding. The moon can be a card of different things. You know, there's different balances here. The moon is deep psychic awareness. So it's really beautiful that it came out after the Hierophant, where we have tradition and real deep spirituality and cycles of the moon. And then we have the moon card. And it's a deeply psychic card. We're talking about memories and desires, but also illusions. So if you're holding on to something that isn't quite serving you, because in your head you want it to be something different, but it's not quite living up to that, it's time to let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll stay. The moon is introspection and intuition. It tells us not to neglect our deeper instincts. And it's about the unseen. So the moon light can light up what's in the shadows, but it can also cause the shadows. So really, really look at your intuition and go within and see what is versus what you want, because they're two different things. It's time to let go of the baggage. It's time to leave the thoughts behind and move on to this beautiful, beautiful awareness that you can get through. So if you're going through a really, really tough time, you are being guided. You are being guided into the next cycle. And opportunities are presenting themselves. And if they haven't yet, they're about to, if you can let go. Now, I was going to use the spirit animal oracles for some clarity and guidance, but I think because of the moon, the moon sort of presence here, we're going to use the Moonology oracle cards. Okay? So, I have the deck here. Let's ask for some guidance and clarity for, that's too many, but I think I'll take that one that just popped out. It's time to take action and believe in the impossible. You know, guys, it's funny. I think anytime I've used these in these readings for YouTube, these cards have come up quite a bit. So guys, exactly what this card is saying here. You got to believe in yourself and have faith that you are opening up, that you have opportunities that are being presented, and that you can get through. I know it's really hard right now. You need to believe in the impossible. You need to have faith in your abilities. It's time to take action. It's time to let go of the burdens and the baggage and the thoughts. You need to take action. I actually think I am going to pull one Spirit Animal Oracle, which is this deck here. You've seen me use it quite a bit. And this will just be sort of a moving forward, just sort of an overview clarity card for you. Okay, bring your ideas to life. So it just speaks to taking action and believing in the impossible. You need to bring your ideas to life. As you let go of the thoughts that are possibly hindering you, or the hurts that are making you feel too deeply, it'll free you up to bringing your ideas to life. I hope this resonates, guys. And please like and subscribe. Give me that boost. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be sure to post some pick-a cards for this week, as well as continued updates for both love energy and just situational weekly forecasts. Have a beautiful week.